Hey everyone, this is Tiffany with Raising House and Home, and I'm getting ready to go grocery shopping in a little bit, and I just want to talk to you guys about being safe when you go out to get your essentials during this time. I can't say the C word because then YouTube will flag me, so I can say pandemic. So in this pandemic, there is probably going to be a time when you need to go and get your groceries or your medicine. So maybe if you're a prepper, you might not have to go out. But I don't really want to talk about prepper versus not prepping and staying home orders, stuff like that. We'll talk about that in other videos. But for this one, I'm sure that people have to go out. I have to go out sometimes. I've tried to do it just once a week. And there are things that I've been doing to try to keep myself safe. And I wanted to share them with you all. So before shopping, trim your nails. Trim them. If you don't wear gloves, even if you wear gloves, just trim your nails because it's less places for your germs to get stuck under and it's easier to keep clean. So that's the big one, number one, which is hard because a lot of people, especially women, you like to have your longer nails, but I try to trim them as short as I can. And here's another one for me that I have to remember to do. Put your hair up. Okay, if you have long hair, men and women both can have long hair. My hair is this long. Okay, it's very, very long, and you just don't know if someone's behind you, if they're sneezing, if they cough. This thing, I guess, can go pretty far, 6 feet or more, and it can get on your hair, even though you don't feel it that it's wet. The germs can sit there, and you don't want that. So what I've been doing is I've been putting it up in a bun with a plastic clip so I can sanitize the clip as well. And as also, when you have long hair like this, it gets in your face. Okay, you are constantly, touching it. You're moving, you're touching it with your face. Even these little dangly things, constantly touching my face, moving them out of the way. You don't want to do that. You want to do everything you can to stop touching your face. And that goes for men as well. Shave your beard. Shave your mustaches because it can also cling to there and you're having it in your face, and eventually you're going to rub your face and get it in your mouth, get it in your eyes. So, and beards can be itchy. Now, if you aren't the one going out, you're staying home and you're not the one going out to the grocery store, or you're not going out, to get your medicine or whatever, then don't worry about it, I guess. You can leave it if you want to. I know a lot of men are enjoying this time, if they're not working, to grow out their beard, and they're taking advantage of that because they have to be clean shaven for work. So that's your preference, but it's definitely something that I think would help with germs. No jewelry. Okay, I do keep my wedding ring on, but what I usually do is I will take them off when I wash my hands, and I will also sanitize around them. But I have these little rings right here. Those will come off when I go into the store, so I can put my gloves on anyway. And my earrings off because, again, you don't want to be touching. You don't want to touch things. This is touching your face. And a necklace as well. You'll be fidgeting with it, and it just leads to touching your face. No makeup. Again, don't touch your face. I get things that are, if my eyes get goopy with mascara, I'm going to rub my eyes, right? I'm going to touch my face. And I feel like this whole video should be called Touching Your Face, Don't Touch Your Face. But, things that we do all day, every day, we don't realize how much we do touch our face. So makeup, it's goopy. If your mascara might be a little tacky, germs can land on them. They can hang out. Don't give them an extra place to land. I know it's hard because I know a lot of my mom friends have been like, oh, I get to get out of the house. I'm going to dress up because I've been in the house for so long. I'm going to put some makeup on. I'm going to go do it. Don't. I know it's hard. But these are just not normal times. And I don't think anyone's really watching what you're doing or how you look. Everyone's just trying to survive. So hopefully you guys can do that. And no contact lenses. Use your glasses. And I know people are going to say, well, you're going to touch your face. This isn't my recommendation because I don't have contact lenses, so it doesn't apply to me. But CDC is saying no contact lenses. So I don't know if it's because you're putting your finger in your eye, there's more of a chance, or if they're saying I don't know. I don't know what it is. If they think the germs are going to land on there, who knows? So that's what they're recommending. And no hats. Okay, guys, you're always adjusting it. You're touching it. You're touching it. You're moving on your face. You're touching it. You're touching it. And then you get home and you put it down on the table. You put it on the couch. Someone's going to walk by, touch it, maybe pick it up. And there you go. Then you've transferred it all over. So, and I think it can stay on cats, guys. I think someone had said, and of course this isn't research, I'm not a scientist, that animals can pick it up on their fur, and if you hug them, you got it. So I guess this thing has a real bad hang time. It just stays forever, 3 days or something like that. Different services or different times. So just, be aware of that. Be aware of what you're bringing into the house. And then for your purse, ladies, a baggie. Now you can put this in your purse and bring your purse in with you, but just make sure that you use this for your cash that they give you back, for your receipt, and for your debit card. I put this in the middle of my purse and just kind of stuff things in there as I go. And then when you have your gloves on, I'm going to seal it up. When you take your gloves off, there is germs. They're going to be on here. So take some hand sanitizer, wipe it all on here. Okay, and then you can open it with your regular bare hands and then hand sanitize as well. I have been sanitizing my money. You could, if you're not using cash, you can just kind of sanitize carefully your debit card. I unfortunately had to use cash the other day for something, but throw away your receipts. Throw them away. You can throw them away while your gloves are on. Throw them in the trash can at the store. There's either inside or outside. Throw them away. Throw them away with your gloves if you don't need it. Okay, don't keep things around. Don't bring it in the house if you can help it. And then while shopping, don't chew gum. I haven't been chewing gum, and that's something that was hard for me because I enjoy chewing gum. I get dry mouth, so that's something that I had to stop doing, because as you're chewing, you're bringing in more germs. If it gets stuck on you, you're going to wipe it off, just, again, you want less chance of touching your face and less chance of the germs coming in. So they also have recommended don't talk that much. If you're not going to wear a mask, don't talk that much, because you're bringing it in, you're opening your mouth, and it's more chance for the stuff to come in. Wipe your cart down, which I think most people are doing anyway. And then you have your gloves. Proper use, guys. Proper use. I know everybody's like, I've seen these videos of nurses making fun of people for having gloves and not using them correctly. And, it is true that if you are going to wear these, be aware, don't touch your face even with the gloves. And you are touching your purse. So, you have to sanitize your purse later, and I'll show you how I do that. Now, for the masks, I have a few of these. I don't have a whole lot. I do have a few of these, and I only use them when I really need them. So I'll show you. This is the surgical mask type things that you get from the hospital. And this is the white part, if you can see. And then in the back is the blue part. Now, I've seen a lot of people using the white part with the blue on their face, okay? This is the filter. This part right here is where it filters the air. So if you're doing this, you're breathing in the air. It's coming into you. And this was told to me by a nurse, so I'm not a nurse, but this is what I was told. You're breathing that air, that bad air, into you. There's nothing protecting it here, and you're kind of just keeping it there, okay? So this side is what you want out. I have seen some people wearing it like this, but a lot of people are wearing it with the white. And that's fine if you want to keep your air. If you're sick and you want to keep your air to yourself, this is fine. You do it this way. But if you're not sick and you're trying to keep everything out, this is the way to go. Okay, this part. And I only have, I think, 2 more left, and I'm going to be making some, and I will show you when I do that. I bought some shop towels, blue shop towels, to do this part, and that will be another video. But anyway, so wear your mask and throw it away. When you're done at the store, throw it away with your gloves. Just throw them out. 6 feet spacing. I think everybody knows that. I don't think I need to go over that with you. I've had a few people come up really close to me, and I've had to say, can you please back up a little bit? Some people aren't taking it very seriously, but I've had to say, can you back up a little bit, please? Don't be afraid to say back up. And then there are some of those touch screens, you know, you might have to use for checking out. I take an extra wipe. I take one wipe for the cart, and then I have an extra wipe. So if you don't have a glove, use your wipe and just put it around your finger and tap that way. It's sanitizing their stuff too, and you're not getting it on your fingers. And then another thing is, if you have an itch, this is something I've trained myself. I actually look like a cat doing it, but if you train yourself, you will be able to pull this off. And I've started doing it a lot more. So instead of, like you probably just see me, I'm using the back of my hand. So if you have an itch, do this, okay? Scratch it this way. If your nose is bothering you, scratch it this way. Don't use your fingertips that you're using over here. You can even this, okay? Use the back of your arms, and there still could be germs on there. I'm not going to say that there isn't. There's probably going to be less germs than what's on your bare hands if you have the hand sanitized. So just, you know, brush. That's how I do it. And then also sanitize. Trusty hand sanitizer if you can find some. Sanitize the back of your hands if you've been using it that way. And let's see. So we talked about your baggie. That's what I put in there. I put the cash in there. And now after shopping, of course, you're going to want to sanitize your hands. And if you're not using gloves, and it's probably a good idea anyway, just to come out and wash your surfaces in your car. I have a spray bottle of alcohol right here. And it's just like a fine mist spray bottle that I got for really cheap. And then I just poured some alcohol in it. And you can put it on... I'll just pretend like my mask is a piece of paper towel. And you just spray it, and then you just wipe it. Wipe. Okay, wipe everything. The seat belt, the door handles on the inside and outside, your steering wheel, your shifter, your car, the car radio, all those buttons that you're going to be using. Don't spray it on there because it's electronic, but if you just get it damp and just kind of wipe them down, that will help a lot. And the little seat armrests too, do those. And see, I'm touching my face, but my car has been sanitized recently. Let me see if there's anything else. So after, you can even spray alcohol on your car mats, and you're going to spray alcohol on your shoes, okay? On the bottom of your shoes, I would do that. That's what I've been doing. Instead of leaving my shoes outside, I spray all my shoes with alcohol, and I also spray the mat when I'm done. And then also my purse. Now, I'll show you. It doesn't ruin this. It dries. It's not water, so it will not ruin it. On the bottom, you want to spray, okay? This is already sanitized. I haven't been anywhere yet, but you just want to spray it and spray it all over. You can spray your handle. You can spray inside. You can spray the top. All of that. And I even sprayed the cash that I got. And it just dries. It doesn't ruin it. There's no staining. For me, anyway. I don't know what fabric you guys have for your purse, but that works for me. Yeah, if you take off your shoes, keep them outside, and wipe down your groceries. Now, this might be a little bit overkill. There is some discussion on the internet if this is even necessary. I personally feel better doing it. If you feel better doing it, do it. If you don't. But when we got home with our biggest haul that we had a couple weeks ago, I took some Lysol. You can even use hydrogen peroxide. Use alcohol again, spray it on a napkin if you don't have wipes, which are hard to come by, and scrub down outside packaging. Some people throw away the outside packaging and take out the individual things and leave them in there. I read that it does survive in the fridge. It does survive in the freezer. So I have been extra diligent with those items as well, because it seems to being cold prolongs the virus stay time on the products. So I have been wiping those down religiously as soon as I buy them. So, whatever your comfort level is, I'm comfortable doing it that way. And throw away your bags. I don't recommend using the reusable ones if you don't have to. If you can use paper bags that you can just throw away, that's what I would do. Some people have a table set up outside and they put all their stuff on that, and then they throw the bags away before they even bring anything in the house. I had a little laundry basket that I put all my stuff into, and I threw away the bags. So let's see, what else do I got here? Change your clothes. Yes, change your clothes. When you go inside, change your clothes. A lot of people are doing it in their garage or their mudroom, and then washing them right away and putting on new clothes. Definitely, I recommend that. And let's see, saline up your nose. If you're really concerned about catching anything, saline up your nose will help clean it all out. I'm not saying that it will get rid of the virus. I'm not saying it's a cure, but it helps to wash it out. Brush your teeth. That's recommended by the CDC. And I will be doing that today when I get back. You brush your teeth after, because germs, you know, they can sit on there. Now, on your keys, alcohol, your keys, those, you touch them all the time. I don't think you should spray them because there is an electrical component in a lot of the keys now. But again, wipe it down with alcohol. Let's see. So basically, wash your hands, take a shower after. That's what I do. I wash my hands, I get undressed, which I'm probably recontaminating, but I get undressed, I throw my clothes in a bag, I take a shower, and then I wash my clothes. And I put on new clothes. I wash my hair, I wash my little plastic hair clip, and brush my teeth. And that's how I feel that I'm kind of keeping things out of the house. So, again, this is your comfort level, and you know, this is all new territory for everybody. So I guess I would say, while shopping, give yourself some grace. Give everybody around you some grace. The cashiers, give them some grace, because this is hard for everybody, and we're all experiencing it in our own way. For me, I have anxiety anyway, so I feel much more comfortable feeling like I'm protecting my family, that I'm not bringing something in. And so it's worth the extra time for me to wipe everything down. Will it always be like this? I don't know. Probably not. But for now, I think this is the way that I'm going to do it. And then we'll just see what happens in the next, next couple weeks, next couple months. We don't know how long this is going to be. So I hope you guys got something from this video. Even if you're not going to do every single thing, I hope you learned something that you might implement to help. So I am going to go do all the things I just suggested. I'm going to put my hair up, I'm going to take my earrings off, and then I will go grocery shopping and see what they have available. I've been buying things that I normally wouldn't buy because I need things, and whatever's on the shelf, that's what we're doing. So it's kind of been an adventure in that way, and I will talk more about that in a video as well. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you guys are all healthy and safe, and please click subscribe if you guys want to see more of my videos, and also the bell that gives you notifications. I hope to be putting up more now that we're staying at home. I have a little bit more time. So thank you guys again, and just stay well, stay healthy, and I'll talk to you soon.